Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson, and today, wow, that didn't take long. Playtest 8, Unearthed Arcana Playtest 8 is out. Very quick turnaround this one. I can see why. They've deviated now to come mixed up and cover some Dungeon Master's Guide revised material, or new material even. The Bastian. So this Arcana has new rules on basically home management and having a base and all that. And how to run all that, which looks pretty cool. We'll look into that next video, because also in this video, in this document, is revised cantrips, and we're going to look at those first today. So a quick video covering the updated cantrips, and then the next video will cover all the new Bastian rules. So make sure don't miss that. All right, without further ado, let's get this up and take a look. All right, got revised cantrips here. Again, this Playtest material is Playtest material, it's not final. They're still tweaking things. You can give their feedback. A survey that'll come out a little bit later on dndbeyond.com. There's also, we can find a copy of this PDF document. It's only about 20 pages, so not too bad this time. There's just the cantrips and the Bastian rules. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I've got a little new graphics here, little graphic overlay. Always tweaking things around the studio. It's a little thing up there now that says, you know, got the YouTube channel and Instagram. Because I do post the odd photo about my D&D games and whatnot on there. So go check that out. Alright. Also, tweaking around the studio, I moved the microphone. Hopefully that will help improve audio a little bit there. Thank you for the comments. Let me know about that. Alright. Now, revised cantrips. That's what we got. So we got little design notes here. But I think because so few of them, I think we can skip ahead, just look at the actual cantrips themselves. We've got Acid Splash, Blade Ward, Chill Touch, Friends, Poison Spray, Juice Flame, Shillelagh, Shocking Grasp, Spear the Dying, and True Strike. Alright, so first we have Acid Splash, which will just position up here conveniently between the graphics. Alright, Acid Splash, Evocation Cantrip for the Sorcerer and the Wizard, casting time action, range 60 feet, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous. You create an acidic bubble and hurl it at a point within range, where it explodes in a 5-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that sphere must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage, and it scales up. So the spell's damage increases by 1d6 when we reach levels 5, 11, and 17. So previously Acid Splash, I believe we only targeted 2 creatures. You know, I don't think anyone ever took it. I don't remember ever seeing it in play. So yeah, a little step up, a little bit of AoE, more options to AoE. There's not many cantrips to do AoE, like there's, what was that? Is it that cleric spell does a little bit of AoE. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's much else. So it's nice to have more options there. Maybe we'll see more use. Got Blade Ward, Abjuration Cantrip for the Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Who doesn't get this? Casting time reaction. Ooh, so it's been changed to reaction now. Where it was an action to cast, or a bonus action if you're an Earth Genasi in Mordenkainen's Tomb of Foes, or, you know, Sorcerer Quicken Spell. I definitely consider that on a build once. Anyway, now it's a reaction, so which you take in response to a visible creature targeting you with a melee attack, range self, components verbal somatic, and duration instantaneous. Alright. And we've got you trace a sigil warding, imposing disadvantage on a creature's attack roll against you. So you, as a reaction, you go and give disadvantage. Kind of like is that like cleric ability? Just kind of flare that up and give them disadvantage. So previously it gave you resistance to like weapon attacks or something. So I think it was a little vague, if I remember right there. But yes, now it's just disadvantage, which is probably more straightforward. They're trying to keep cantrips simple. Don't have to worry about figuring out the half damage, I guess. It's a shame because it's going to be less useful for comboing with Armor of Agathis and things like that. Though I don't think many people did that. Anyway, yeah, now it's a reaction though, which is really good. It means people might actually take Blade Ward now. Wonderful. Okay, Chill Touch. The cantrip that was famously did neither cold damage nor was it touch range. It was a range spell. They've changed that a bit now. So Chill Touch, Necromancy cantrip for the Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Cast time action, range touch, verbal somatic, components there, and duration instantaneous. That's right, Chill Touch is now a touch spell. Amazing. You channel the chill of the grave toward one creature you try to touch. Make a melee spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 necrotic damage and it can't regain hit points until the end of your next turn. Cantrip upgrade, spells damage increases by 1d10 when you reach levels 5, 11, and 17. So, upgrade to 1d10 damage rather than 1d8, which is nice. So it's kind of up there with Firebolt. And they got rid of, like, it had a whole thing about, like, doesn't do anything that's undead or something. That's all gone. No tracking that. It's just necrotic damage. If the undead's cool enough, maybe they'll have resistance to immunity to necrotic damage. But, you know, very hit and miss undead. I always found how necrotic damage affects undead varies wildly. It's very crazy on the stat box there. But anyway, pretty cool. It actually being touched now means it's probably going to hurt its play a bit because most of those casters don't really want to be melee in the first place. Like, oh, how badly you want to turn off that regeneration. So that might hurt it a bit there because it's nice having that option up your sleeve to turn off healing factor on some enemies, but if you don't run any melee with them to do it, probably not worth doing. But yeah, still nice change, nice having a bit of variety there. Friends. Enchantment, Cantrip, Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Cast time action. Range 10 feet. Components, somatic and material. Some makeup. Oh, there's some makeup. I assume you don't put the makeup on them. Just make it work. Anyway. Duration, concentration up to 1 minute. You magically emanate a sense of friendship toward one visible creature within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the charm condition for the duration. The target succeeds automatically if it isn't a humanoid, if you're fighting it, or if you have cast a spell on it within the past 24 hours. The spell ends early if the target takes damage, or if you make an attack roll, deal damage, or force anyone to make a saving throw. So gone are the days of friends, which currently is, I guess no longer the cantrip of making enemies or making people hate other people. Like you disguise yourself as someone else, like with disguise self, you walk up to someone, cast friends, and then when it wears off, they immediately become hostile towards that person, and if they think it's someone else, well, lol. So it's a kind of funny combination that I'm joked about quite a lot. So that's gone. It's fair enough. And just kind of relying just on the charm condition, which does give you advantage on charisma checks, so like persuasion, all that with them, as well as they can't attack you. So hey, I mean, still good. I mean, I don't think friends was used that much, so it's probably better than it was. Like it gives you that, yeah, like you're not guaranteed hostile. Still might be a bit annoyed because you charm them, and yeah, like yeah, just time condition. Well, they need a reminder text almost in the spell because no one ever remembers what charm does, do they? But yeah, it is just advantage on charisma and can't attack you. Fair enough. Alright, there's friends. Poison Spray. Necromancy, Cantrip, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Action, casting time, range 30 feet. Components, automatic, duration instantaneous. You launch a mist of toxic energy at a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 poison damage and it gets upgraded by 1d12 at levels 5, 11, and 17. So decent amount of damage there. Poison Spray. The range has been increased? Yeah, because it was very short range before. Yeah, I mean, it's poison damage, which doesn't work on like a lot of things. But hey, d12, it's not bad. You can make it work. Produce Flame. Concentration cantrip for a druid. Bonus action there. Range self. Components of automatic. Duration 10 minutes. So that's our bonus action cast cantrip, which is nice. A flickering flame appears in your hand and remains there for the duration. While there, the flame emits no heat and ignites nothing. And it sheds bright light within 20 feet radius and dim light for additional 20 feet. That's being upgraded. It was like 10 feet more, I think it was. Also quite a small number. Spell ends if you dismiss it as a bonus action or if you cast it again. Until the spell ends, you can make a magic action to hurl fire at a creature or an object. So it can attack objects now as well. Or it couldn't within 60 feet of range of 60 feet of you, so it's been upgraded from 30 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 fire damage. Cantrip upgrade, the spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach levels 5, 11, and 17. So quality of life changes there. They can bonus action reload this thing. Yeah. I mean, still, yeah, it's not as good as 5 volt or whatever, but, you know, it's a druid cantrip. What are you going to do about it? And almost as good as light spell, I suppose. Alright, Shillelagh. Transmutation, cantrip, druid. Bonus action to cast. Range touch. Components, Vilsmedic. Material component, which is mistletoe, a shamrock leaf, and a club or quarterstaff. Duration 1 minute. A club or quarterstaff you're holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon, and the weapon's damage die becomes a d8. If the attack deals damage, it can be force damage or the weapon's normal damage type, your choice. The spell ends early if you cast it again, or if you let go of the weapon. Cantrip upgrade weapon's damage die changes when you reach levels 5 to a d10, 11 to d12, and 17 to 2d6. That's new. Upgrade thing there. And yeah, so you can choose to be force damage or weapon's normal damage. Gone is just magic damage. And yeah, the weapon's die actually goes up, so it actually scales up as opposed to going, this is pretty good earlier where I've got my quarterstaff. Here we go. But now it actually upgrades to your club or quarterstaff. Yes, then your club. Doing a d10, 2d12, and then weirdly 2d6 from 2d12 from 1d12 at level 17 there. I guess statistically it's slightly better, but anyway, d12s are just more fun to roll though. So that's Shillelagh, nice little bump there. Okay, we've got Shocking Grasp, evocation cantrip for a sorcerer and wizard, cast time action, range touch, Vilsmedic components there, duration instantaneous. Lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to a creature you try to touch even. Make a melee spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't make opportunity attacks until the start of its next turn. Cantrip upgrade, the spell damage increases by 1d8 when you reach levels 5, 11, and 17. So it's been nerfed a bit here, Shocking Grasp. The all-powerful Shocking Grasp, down you go. So it no longer has advantage against enemies wearing metal, so I guess less of a try to track, what is it? Bad guy wearing metal armor. I'm going to check the mini, check the artwork. I guess technically they are. Oh, advantage. I guess they're removing anything like that. It's kind of like hard to track in the stat box and things like that. You kind of have to make a DM call, I suppose. Try to separate that kind of flavor mechanics a little bit there. As well as it's now only turns off opportunity attacks, not all reactions. So before it was just no reactions for you, which made Shocking Grasp amazing against spellcasters and Vecna and a few enemies like that, where like they do a bunch of stuff with reactions, and especially these legendary reaction creatures, you know, like Vecna and a few other ones have done recently, where just Shocking Grasp just turns off all their actions. Like, oh, what? That seems like a really good cantrip. And yeah, so that was a little too strong for a cantrip, so they've nerfed it to be just opportunity attacks, so it is still use it for its intended purpose of being like a soft disengage. But yeah, Shocking Grasp. See you later. No reaction combo. Alright, Spear the Dying. Necromancy cantrip, cleric, druid, cast time action, range 15 feet, so it's been bumped from touch. Sorry, Grave Cleric, who got that at range for free or something, I think it was. Nah, everyone's getting ranged. Spear the Dying. Components, Vilsmedic, duration instantaneous. Choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points, yet is alive. The creature becomes stable. Cantrip upgrade spells range doubles when you reach levels 5 to 30 feet, 11 to 60 feet, and 17 to 120 feet. Wow. I mean, what level 17 plus characters casting Spear the Dying? But sure. There you go. I mean, what character plus Spear the Dying anyway? It's not very used cantrip. And I see they went back on, because in the last time Spear the Dying in the playtest material, they had it because they were trying to get rid of the stable condition and being like, you're on 0 hit points, bleeding out, or you're on 1 and unconscious. So they had Spear the Dying be able to heal people to 1, which was quite good. I'm not gonna lie, like that was pretty ridiculous. So they went back on that, but no, okay, that doesn't work. So, which is fair enough. And so it's back to being, you're just stable, below 0. There's no bleed up time there. You're fine. No normal death saving throws. So, yeah, that's a bit more reasonable rather than infinite healing. Everyone with 1 hit points when you need, so just keep gear up on 1 for free all the time. Bit ridiculous. So yes, yeah, cool. It's a little bit bumped there with range and stuff. I mean, I still don't see people taking this, but you know, there it is. Nice to have a slight improvement. True Strike. Divination, Cantrip, Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Cast time action. Range self. Components, somatic, and material. A weapon with which you have proficiency. Duration instantaneous. Guided by a flash of magical insight, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. The attack uses your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of the strength or dexterity. Oh. The attack deals damage. It can be radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage, your choice. Cantrip upgrade. When you choose to deal radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage type, the attack deals extra radiant damage when you reach levels 5 to 1d6, 11 to 2d6, or 17 3d6. Oh my god. What? So, True Strike, which previously was the terrible cantrip of, I spend my action to enemy within 2d feet of me. Hey you, I'm on my advantage next turn on my next first attack against you. Yeah. Your whole action set it up and hope that everything's still in place for next turn where now I'm going to land and go into you with my advantage. Terrible. So now it is amazing. So hold on. So you can, anyone who's like oh, imagine it's like a sword bard here or sorcerer build. Oh my goodness. So like, yeah, actually sorcerer. Yeah. So you go, I use cast True Strike so I can attack with this magic weapon I got. Especially if it was a flame tongue or something. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of dice. I use my charisma. Excellent. I land with this and I deal hey ho. I also deal bonus radiant damage at high levels. Great. Scales up. This is like a better booming blade. Yeah. And then you quicken spell, do it again. True Strike for your sorcerer. Yeah, multi-attack sorcerer. Yeah. I quite enjoy melee sorcerer builds. Like, what? What's the sorcerer and melee doing? It's quite fun. But yeah, that's this True Strike fits quite nicely. Oh my goodness. Oh, alright. It's yeah, okay. True Strike's a really good cantrip now. Good option for casters to be able to get in there if you really want to use a sword, especially if you pick up a magical sword. You actually have a chance to do something with it if you got no physical stats. Very nice. Okay, I approve. Yeah, that's all the cantrips. I think overall I'm pretty happy with these. Like nice little quality life bumps and little upgrades just to make them a bit more viable across the board here. Slight nerfs like Shocking Grasp. Sorry, Shocking Grasp, but that's fair enough. It's very annoying when Vecna gets loses all their reactions. Oh no. Heck, one cantrip. Who would have thought? That sort of thing. So cool. All right. Until touch, now touch. Fair enough. Yeah, we did it. All right, cantrips. So next up will be the Bastian, which is most of this document. So that'll be a slightly longer video as we cover all that. And then once we finish that, we'll get back to Planescape content, I promise. And then we'll also be having upcoming videos covering more of Phandelver Below. So I'm running that campaign, and I think I might even, we'll talk about more when I do the Bastian side of this, but so far I'm going to be reading over the Bastian rules. Let's just switch back to the big cam, eh? The Bastian rules. I'm definitely considering utilizing it in that campaign. Like, I think there's some potential there. So yeah, we'll look at that and talk about that a bit in my upcoming videos. Alright, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss these videos that come out on a regular. And it really helps the channel grow. We've had a lot of growth recently, which is really cool to see. We're really hoping, looks like we're barreling down, getting really, really close to that legendary, that mythical 1,000 subscriber number, which the algorithm, the YouTube gods demand. So I'm really hoping to reach that number into this year. It would be amazing. So if you haven't already, you're watching this video, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really, really helps. Alright, until next time, I'm Brad Thompson. This has been Cutting Words. Happy gaming and see ya.